government with exactly this in mind, all with the end result of reducing youth unemployment and promoting social cohesion. Its 2008 formation, through an Act of Parliament, was the result of the merger of the Youth Commission and Umsobomvu Youth Fund. 4 years later, the agency's leadership is calling for a restructuring to better fulfill its mandate. This NYDA leader, for instance, points to how the Eastern Cape government is failing young people because of its own red tape.
The mistake that we made was to disregard the model of other entities and wanted to have National Youth Development Agency, everything else, power, authority, decision-making centralized at a national level, because we wanted uniformity and seamless integration. But that uniformity fell short of appreciating the spheres of government that we have in South Africa.
A challenge the National Youth Development Agency admits to not having capacity to fully address.
When the National Minister of Treasury allocates budget and appropriates for the National Youth Development Agency, they do that for the National Youth Development Agency in the true sense of the word, and disregards that you still have provincial boards which must establish their own which must staff their own organogram.
Despite the challenges, great strides have been made. Testifying to this is this fashion designer, whose business has grown after assistance from the NYDA.
Before ndiye ku-NYDA bendingakwazi ukuba ndibe access kwinto ezidibene ne-internet, ndikwazi nokunika abantu i-business cards zam, yonke into edibene nomakhetha i-business yam. Ndahamba ndayocontacta i-office yase-NYDA, bakwazi uba bandilungiselele yonke into eyokwenza ne-marketing. Ngoku ndiyakwazi into yoba abantu bandifumane, bakwazi undifowunela, bakwazi uba ndithi xa befikile ndibanike i-business cards zam ndingababhaleli emaphepheni. Yeah, so ndiyababulela kakhulu NYDA for the effort that they've played in my life and to making my life easier and being able to be accessible.
For many like Noxolo Sichanga, life has changed for the better, thanks to the youth agency's existence.
We've been able to assist young people. They've opened businesses, some of them in East London, some in Mthatha, some in Nelson Mandela Metro. We've also been able to assist young people get work, young people who are in construction, because we liaise with government department and say, from where we are sitting, we think that we must prioritize these young people. We have a database of civil engineers here, we have a database of construction workers, GP and CE and all of that. We have always engaged government departments to say, and government entities to say, in whatever that you do, for you to report correctly on youth development, we must appreciate and we must know what we are doing, and we must be a feeder to your own KPIs.
A recent provincial job summit has seen commitment from government and the private sector to address youth unemployment. A commitment welcomed by the many qualified young people who are unable to find a job. And with the assistance of the National Youth Development Agency, it is one that is set to bear fruit in the near future. Lumko Chumlongo, SABC News, in the Eastern.